No.
Come on, let's rekindle what...
Ouch!
Let's rekindle what we lost.
We didn't have anything in the first place.
Yeah, we did. We'd lost.
No, you might have had a bit, but I definitely didn't.
We did.
Stop oozing at your mouth.
Kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me.
You're so good. Stop it!
They shouldn't be doing this.
Oh my God, it goes, it goes, it goes!
I think I'm offended.
I like that. No matter what she takes part in, she's brilliant, isn't she?
I don't believe it. You get me?
You'd almost think that he could bring a mackerel from a supermarket back to life. Don't you think?
In the week when Jeremy Clarkson spent 100 grand on an apology, we enjoyed lots of great telly. Channel 4 spiced things up with a show about fetishes.
Rob obviously enjoys the tight fit, smooth sheen and strong aroma of latex.
Look, imagine me looking out my window and seeing my neighbour all dressed up like that.
You're busy as that.
Hello, Mr. Johnson.
Boris Johnson made headline news on the BBC.
London's mayor would take the plunge. It's a dream for those campaigning to leave, a character who could make the difference.
He looks like a Swedish tourist, doesn't he? He looks like he's just wanting his photo next to 10 Downing Street. He doesn't know where he is. And Natural World showed us the flirtatious habits of wild animals.
These male widow birds are desperately flinging themselves into the air, all to try and impress the ladies.
Can you remember how I lured you?
We didn't.
Didn't I?
You got me drunk.
That's your shag.
In Essex,
Mum's been on every diet known to man.
Linda, her son George and husband Pete.
How long have I been on a diet? I was 15 when I started my diet, my first diet. I'm 66.
Well, you haven't stopped, did you?
No.
51 years you've been on a diet.
51 years I've been on a diet.
That's extreme tablets. We get in what I don't, yeah.
Yeah, at 15 they used to give you in.
Yeah, they used to have amphetamine now, didn't
Yeah.
Did it stop you eating, or did it just make you eat faster?
That made you work hard.
Our two favourite little fellas were back live on ITV on Saturday night.
Yeah, it's back.
Saturday night is all about staying in with your bedsy and a bit of ankle deck.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited for this. I miss it when it's not on.
You've got to have Ant and Deck on your TV, haven't you?
And welcome to a brand new season of Saturday Telly.
They're just like two little kids, aren't they?
They remind me of Morecambe and Wise.
Yeah.
Do you know who Morecambe and Wise are?
No.
No, okay.
How I can know? I'm German.
Well, what are you saying yes then?
I always say yes, because when you're married, you always say yes.
As usual, they had a big surprise for one of the audience.
We know quite a lot about you, Victoria. In fact, I think you should think of me as we play We Know What You Did Last Summer!
We know what you did last summer, Jesus. I'd vomit. I'd be vomiting on the stage.
I don't want to know what you did last summer.
It's lovely to see you. Welcome to the show. Now, we happen to know your mum and dad are always looking out for you, aren't they? They're lovely, your mum and dad. They hardly let you do anything at all without them present. In fact, that is a little bit unfair, because last year you did go travelling around the world with your boyfriend Dan, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And your mum and dad were nowhere to be seen, were they?
I hope not.
Nowhere to be seen. You celebrated your birthday as well.
Yeah.
That's quite rare that you don't speak to or with your parents on your birthday, isn't it?
Yeah. First time ever.
That's not strictly true, Victoria.
What?
Oh my God, you are joking.
You see, we know what you did last summer. Have a look at this.
Here you go, love.
Oh, a cup of tea, lovely.
Oh, this is Mum and Dad.
Ian, Victoria's birthday. We've just sorted that cake out, haven't we?
that's too much. That's too much.
Job done.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, look at that there in the background. Look, she doesn't even know.
Oh, brilliant, look at that.
That's stalker on a big time scale, isn't it?
Just gonna get this all in for Victoria. We don't want her looking a mess when she's up there, do we? Just check, make sure there's no holes in it.
There won't be any holes. It's good, I'm sure.
Are you sure?
It's really good.
How are you feeling today?
Look behind her, look! Look!
I'm really scared. Lisa, how are you doing this with a boyfriend?
Look, they're in the background again. She doesn't even know.
Dragging me out of the cupboard.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Hang on, Victoria. You don't think your dad would let you skydive unless he was absolutely sure it was safe?
Of course, he tested it out first. On your mum.
Oh, she did it. Oh my God, my mum would have a heart attack if she did that.
What a guy, what a mother, mate. Go on, girl.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't even jump out of bed.
Oh my God, man. Would you ever do this now, though?
I would if it was with somebody on the back. Yeah, I wouldn't do it on my own.
And for Victoria, the surprise is kept on coming.
It's that.
Was that her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh. That's easily one of the most difficult things I've ever had to do to keep that secret for all that time. But I need to do something way more difficult. So, Victoria,
He was to marry her.
Oh, go on. Go on.
will you marry me?
Oh, that's romantic. You couldn't say no to a proposal like that, could you? Oh, what a way to start the show, Lee.
Who'd have thought that you'd get engaged right next to Ant and Dec?
Oh, isn't that lovely?
She should have said no. You lied to me for a year. Yes, give me the ring.
In Brighton,
Do you want to try some 90%?
I actually do.
I never thought I'd ever hear myself say that 90% dark chocolate was nice.
Oh my God.
the Michaels.
It just tastes like dirt paste.
It's like
It tastes like pasty dirt.
It's really good for you. It's full of antioxidants. You need to eat quite a few grams a day
A day.
to get your antioxidants.
Why don't you just put it in something? Put it in food. Put it
Yeah,
in a
you can do that.
smoothie.
You can put it in porridge or...
What's an antioxidant?
Where?
What's an antioxidant?
I don't know, but it's really good.
Our Prime Minister was in the spotlight on Saturday, and the BBC made it headline news.
Yes, good afternoon from Downing Street,
Who's got this important coat on? This is political coat.
where earlier today the Prime Minister emerged from number 10 to announce that a referendum will be held on the 23rd of June to decide whether Britain remains a member of the European Union.
So it was meant to be 2017. Why do you think they brought it forward? I don't know. Do you?
Well, that's what I thought it was meant to be 2017. I just thought, oh, well, you missed it.
Is that the end of his term? Close to.
Could be. He wants to go out with a... He wants to go out with a bang.
Possibly.
With the deal from Brussels in his back pocket, here it was.
We are approaching one of the biggest decisions this country will face in our lifetimes.
He looks like he's put on weight, doesn't he?
Whether to remain in a reformed European Union or to leave.
I hope to God they stay in.
Do you think it's going to be the biggest decision of our lifetime? I don't even understand. I ain't even thought about it.
It would be life-changing decision, wouldn't it?
It'd be huge, yeah. I don't think you can grasp how different things could eventually become if we weren't part of the EU. Do you know what? I think the bigger decision is thinking, should I get the tan brogues or the black brogues? That's more important to
That's
me.
because you're a gay man.
Our plan for Europe gives us the best of both worlds. It underlines our special status, through which families across Britain get all the benefits of being in the European Union, including more jobs, lower prices, and greater security.
Do you think everybody knows enough to be able to vote? Because I know there must be other people like me.
I don't understand it.
Well,
and then I don't want to vote on something that I don't really truly understand.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what's worrying me. I'm worried that people aren't well informed enough
the gravitas
to
of
make
what's
the
going on.
decision.
Because I don't know, I don't know what the effect's going to be for me personally, whether I'm in or I'm out.
Yeah, because we don't know what they was telling us what we're going to lose, what we're going to gain.
That's it.
It will impact your life massively.
Yeah.
It will affect your pension. It will affect your price of your food, the price of your petrol, the price of everything, the price of your currency when you go abroad to change it up, everything.
Yeah. And I will go to Parliament and propose that the British people decide our future in Europe through an in-out referendum on Thursday, the 23rd of June.
Well, whatever happens, in or out, it will define his premiership, won't it? His premiership will be defined by this.
Completely. If he loses the referendum, in the sense that people go against what the Prime Minister is advising, his position as Prime Minister will be untenable.
I think they need to do more to educate the in and outs. Need to really start educating people into terms of exactly.
Yeah, we need some hard facts, really.
Yeah.
We don't want any spin.
No. No spin, no supposition, no scaremongering. Just tell us, look, this is what it'll mean. Are you going to vote on it?
Yeah, I will vote on it, but I do need to know more the details. That's what you want, hard facts. What we achieve from staying in the Union, or what we achieve from not if we leave. Simple terms. In the bedroom.
Hairdressers Stephen and Chris.
So what I thought I'll do is I'll keep them until I go. Then what I'll do is I'll get cremated, and then we will be putting a firework, and then go.
Oh.
We'll go together. Be quite nice, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Or if you give it to me, I'll dump them somewhere.
Yeah, you probably would. You'd flush them down the bog.
Yeah.
That's where you belong.
Yeah.
On Thursday night, Channel 4 got all kinky on us.
Oh, not another programme about politicians.
Yeah.
This is actually not what I really want to be watching with you.
Well, likewise. Would you like to leave?
No, I actually think sex is a normal thing and it should be discussed within the family.
No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't.
In the programme, there was a lady helping a man out of a van.
It's totally restrictive and I need help to get in it, and I certainly need help to get out of it.
Jesus Christ, now we're talking.
Oh, I love it.
Michelin Man. He's like a Michelin Man.
Each to their own, that's what I say. Each to their own.
It's true.
Oh, look, he's got Kim Kardashian's bum. She's got one like that, hasn't she? Blown up.
Who actually is a puncher?
He flies all around the garden.
Everybody needs somewhere to release.
Oh, his thighs are rubbing together. Can you wear them?
Yeah.
But I mean, he must be sweating his balls off, you know what I mean?
It's nice just to be enclosed and float away and chill out, really.
I'd divorce you if you wore that.
Oh, get on.
I can't see how you could get out of it once it was on. We find it very difficult to get our Wellingtons off.
I know.
Never mind a whole bodysuit of rubber.
Later in the show, we met a man who makes lifelike rubber dolls.
Matt McMullen is a former sculptor whose original intention was to create super lifelike works of art.
Oh, Jesus, look at that now.
Looks like a horror movie, doesn't it? It's like a fucking house of wax.
But he soon realised that people's interest in his creations was less about art appreciation.
That was a decent set of knockers there, though, on that one there.
I want a man one.
Yes,
I really want a man one.
She moves and feels like a person. See how the leg will stop here, and then you could just keep pushing, and it has a really convincing slap and jiggle.
It's good if you want to practice, if you're like not, if you're
No,
like,
be quiet. Be quiet.
if you're a young
No, be
boy.
quiet.
Here on Jersey, one of Matt's satisfied customers is 58-year-old Phil, who has had his doll, Pris, for 4 years.
Oh! Oh my God, there's one in a wheelchair!
Oh, look, they even take them out in wheelchairs. She looks like she's had a stroke. Oh, don't.
I can't believe it. I'm gobsmacked.
Why has he put her in a wheelchair?
Because she can't walk.
I know she's not real, I'm not delusional, but it's really great to have someone really beautiful to just sit and look at and admire sometimes. You don't even have to touch them, they're just there. Maybe you turn your head and there she is looking gorgeous.
It's very like your first girlfriend.
At school.
What did Cliff Richard say?
Really? Got myself a lying, talking, sleeping, walking, living.
It's fantasising. All he's doing is fantasising. Really.
Must be a pretty one-way relationship, though, let's be honest.
I want Pete to wear a mask, so I don't know who he is.
Is that because you want to be kinky or you just don't want to know who it is?
I'll go, it's only me.
You can't speak, she'll work it out.
In County Durham,
How do you feel that the love of your life, Barmy Man, is now engaged, Dad? Kylie Minogue.
the Moffats.
You never think of like old people getting like newly engaged here.
No, not really.
Like she's gonna be a bride at like.
And she's never been married or anything before.
Has she not? She did, Jason Donovan.
She wasn't married to Jason Donovan.
Yes, she was.
That was in Neighbours,
That was
man.
in Neighbours, not in real life.
Well,
There was a documentary all about our criminal justice system on Wednesday night.
In 2014, there were over 500,000 criminal prosecutions in England and Wales. Each one was prosecuted, not by the police, but by the lawyers of the Crown Prosecution Service.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is something that you would really like. You love Judge Judy and Judge Rinder and all these judgy programmes.
I do, yeah.
In every serious criminal case, the Crown Prosecution Service must decide who to charge and what to charge them with.
The prosecutors have got it tough, haven't they?
Interesting. Cheshire, the Alderley Edge bypass. September the 16th, 2013, 8:15 a.m. A mother taking her children to school is involved in a collision that leads to a road traffic fatality. Mr. Mann, the driver of a red Porsche, is arrested and bailed.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
Mr. Mann was driving his Porsche motor vehicle and he left his lane, travelled into the opposite carriageway where he came into collision with a Ford Focus vehicle. And in fact, Mr. Mann has travelled a lot in this direction and rather than continue around the bend, has travelled into the path of Mrs. Morrissey and her Ford Focus. The rear seat passenger was her son Flynn Morrissey. He sustained fatal injuries and subsequently died.
Oh, God bless.
That's awful.
Oh, fuck. That's not good.
No, that's not good.
A young
Bad
boy.
situation.
A young life taken away on the way to school.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's it worse.
That's awful.
Part of the evidence is the video interview the police conducted with Flynn Morris's mother, Nikki, 10 days after her 11-year-old son's death.
I can't imagine how I'm going to go on with life, but I realise I do have a responsibility still. I can't just go off and kill myself, which I thought I would do. Because I just want to be with Flynn.
Oh. Well, it's not your fault, my love.
Poor woman.
Poor woman.
You know, you get up in the morning, you have your breakfast. You don't think that within a few hours your whole life's going to be turned upside down and never the same again, do you?
When the case got to court, the trial lasted 3 days.
After 2.5 hours, the jury returns. They find Mr. Mann guilty.
It didn't take the jury that long. I would have thought they might have been out for longer, which means that at the end of the day they were fairly sure. Well, they're very sure.
Oh, yeah, 2.5 hours is nothing.
No, it's nothing. You could have been debating that all day.
No, but the most interesting thing is going to be what's his sentence.
Mr. Mann does not receive a custodial sentence.
No.
The judge decides to give him a 12-month community order of 150 hours of unpaid work. He's also disqualified from driving for 12 months, with no retest required, and ordered to pay £4,200 in costs.
What?
You're joking.
Oh my lord.
You got 12 months of community service and a year-long driving ban.
Oh, good.
What? He didn't even get a custodial sentence.
12 months. 12 months. Disqualified for 12 months. They found him bloody guilty. Why isn't he having a custodial sentence?
Yeah, because you don't get driving accident stuff. It's not like he's gone out of his way to kill somebody. Even though somebody ends up dying, he's not got up that morning and thought, I'll go and kill somebody.
Still, if someone's died due to his carelessness, I think you should still at least spend some time in prison.
It was a momentary lapse of concentration on the part of the other driver, and before the verdict was read out, I asked if the other driver would like to meet with me.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh God. She's amazing.
He's a good man. He's made a mistake. I hope that one day he goes on to have his family, just got married, and I want him to be a good daddy. I don't want this to ruin his life. Flynn's presence in this world should not ruin anybody's life.
What a great woman.
Oh, bless her.
Circumstances were that happened there and then, and it's sad. It's not right. The guy's not going out of the house that morning to hurt somebody. He's probably destroyed him as well. Obviously not as much as that family that lost the little lad.
Yeah, I get that.
So he will have his own suffering as well, won't he?
He's got to live with that for the rest of his life. I think that's a bad enough sentence, because he's never going to forget that he's took a child's life.
For her own son's sake, she doesn't want to have that bitterness. I mean, that's truly remarkable.
Well, this documentary is a tribute to her.
Yeah. Truly. A truly remarkable woman.
In Peterborough, the McCormicks.
Still got your shirt on that you had for like 50 odd years.
I love this t-shirt.
Is a Kira top.
It's the best t-shirt ever.
I've had to sew all the holes up in
I
it
know,
for
you've
you.
done a fantastic job and I love you very much for it. This is the best t-shirt I've ever owned. It's so tired. Akira, I mean, look at it. Tetsuo on the front of it, man. It's the best t-shirt. It's kept its colour and everything.
On Sunday night, David Cameron's mate was in the headlines.
After days of speculation, the Mayor of London, Boris Johnson, has announced he'll back the campaign for the UK to leave the European Union.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. That's a major
Way to go,
coup.
Boris!
His decision announced in the last hour is a huge boost for the Out campaign and a major blow for the Prime Minister.
It's interesting because he is the one that everybody's been waiting to see which way he would go.
So he must strongly believe that we're better off out because even Cameron like that, they're proper bosom buddies.
The really interesting thing about this is, do you think he's done it as a one in the eye for Cameron? Because obviously Cameron has always bested him. At Eton he bested him. At Oxford he bested him. Yeah, because they always say he bested him at everything.
Oh, you mean because he got to be Prime Minister first?
Yeah, so maybe this is a career move as well. Maybe he's outmanoeuvring.
In the news, a stylish-looking Boris was on his way home from work.
Breaking the habit of a lifetime. He has, for days, kept his views to himself.
Isn't he an ugly-looking bugger?
I love Boris. I really trust him.
Think he has a trusting face?
Yeah, I do. I really trust him. Look at him. How can you not trust him?
Looks like a train spotter.
Boris has made a big decision.
He's so doddery, I love him.
Brilliant, I love
Look at him like doddering through all those cameras like, no, just want to go inside, please.
You know what? He plays the fool really well, doesn't he?
Yeah, how stupid is he really?
I would like to see a new relationship based more on trade, on cooperation, but as I say, with much less of this supranational element. So that's where I'm coming from, and that's why I've decided, after a huge amount of heartache, because I did not want to do anything. The last thing I wanted was to go against David Cameron or the government.
It's striking odd as a politician using words like, this is the last thing I wanted, or I'm heartbroken. Have it clear in your mind why you want in or out. There shouldn't be words like, it was an emotional decision I had to make. It's not. It's a financial, calculated decision.
Yeah. He's supposed to be a Tory. He's supposed to be one of the old boys' league. He's supposed to be a friend of David Cameron's. And yet he's stabbing him in the back and feathering his own nest because he wants to step into David Cameron's shoes.
No.
End of story. So why do we need all this?
Boris has single-handedly changed the chances of Leave winning.
Yeah.
And he's improved them.
Yeah.
If the no's win, he's the next Prime Minister.
Do you think so?
Yeah. And if the yeses win,
Cameron stays.
Cameron stays and he's probably out of the job.
In Hull,
Sorry.
best friends Jenny and Lee.
You need a hot water bottle. Do people still have hot water bottles?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. When I was little, my mum used to put the shelf out the oven in the bed, because we had one of them real old-fashioned fireplaces, and it had an oven on the side. There used to be 2 shelves in it, and before I went to bed, she used to take the shelf out and wrap it up and put it in the bed, and then take it out when we went to bed.
Never.
Yeah, as she did. That's how we kept warm.
In Wiltshire,
Oh, and what I really like most of all, now I'm talking about food, Mary, I had it in Llangefni.
Mary and her husband Giles.
Gammon, egg, and chips. Oh, that's right. Even in Wales, they said, do you want pineapple or egg? So I said, please, can I have both?
That's revolting. Why would you?
No, it's really odd. You can't have, in England or Wales, they won't let you have them both. They say it's either pineapple or egg, but I reckon that they're quite a nice combination together. So I said, can't I have pineapple and egg?
What did the man
and
say?
I think they charged me a bit of extra.
Well, I had.
I'm going to start bringing my own pineapple rings for those outlets that don't allow you to make the.
Do you know the expression "get a life"?
Oh, I see.
On Sunday night, the BBC took 8 million of us back to the early 1960s.
Oh, love it. Oh, favourite programme of the week, this.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Oh, do like this on a Sunday night. It's a comfortable old blanket. It's just lovely.
You know what's so great about this series now? It's in the early 1960s. So basically, when I'm watching it, I'm thinking, this is me.
In a dimly lit kitchen, there was a girl in a very small bath who was in labour.
No worries. He's a good girl. Bite down. Bite down.
He was the biggest killer in women one time, wasn't he?
What, in baths?
No, in childbirth.
Shush.
Can't be doing all this baby stuff. You crushed all my fingers when you had your baby. Had rings on there.
When I had my baby?
Or babies.
Do you not mean when I had our babies?
Whatever, but it was my fingers that got crushed.
Yeah, well.
Ed's coming. We've got to get you out. You went in the birthing pool, didn't you?
Yeah, they kicked us out. I was in for ages. I kept on.
He asked you if you had your trunks.
Yeah, you got your trunks, you want to jump in?
I was like, no way, even if we did, he's not getting any birthing pool with me.
It's out. When you feel another pain, you push like hell. Do you hear me?
They say if a bloke had a baby, they'd only have one.
Yeah, they would.
Whoa! How do they do that? How
Is
do
it
they
a real baby?
Yeah!
Welcome. Oh, it's a good screamer.
Oh, God.
Do you know what? It's the most amazing thing watching your kids be born.
Baby was born, but it wasn't over yet for Mum.
You push. I just want to go to bed. You don't. You've got to get rid of the afterbirth. Mum and I took this long. It's not right. I had to have an operation to get rid of my afterbirth when I had Pag.
What is it? I thought it just slipped out afterwards.
No, it doesn't. You have to give birth. It's almost like you have to push that out. It's like having a second baby.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You have to push it
I
out.
did not know that. Is it as painful?
Well, it has to come out. You have to push for it to come
That's
out.
what the mum's saying here, isn't it?
Just gonna pull on it. Alright?
Look, to be fair, I know nothing about delivering children, but even I know you don't yank on anything like that.
Thankfully, though, there was a midwife on hand to sort it all out.
Let's see what's causing all this pain. You trying it first. I only did what the doctor said. I only pulled on the cord because the afterbirth was stuck. Pull too hard for her. It isn't just the afterbirth that's come out. It's Diane's womb.
Babe, she took her womb out, man.
Sandy, please, please, stop saying the word.
The womb.
Jesus.
Can they like put it back in?
Not like that.
that.
Not now at this stage.
What? Like an inside out hoodie or something.
Like that.
It's back in place.
Jesus, why me feel it for them back in the day. Jesus. That's why I can understand a woman watching that she don't want a baby.
Oh. Sundays were about Sunday dinner and chilling and thinking about all the mistakes you made on a Saturday night. Not that shit.
In Derby,
Apparently crying, you get a good, nice sleep after crying.
Really?
Yeah.
the Siddiquis.
I cry. Do you ever cry?
It depends. If I've like hit my toe or something like that.
But men are very reserved, aren't they? Just full stiff upper lip.
Crying the inside, isn't it?
I've seen you cry constantly.
I can cry.
Yeah.
Is that bad? But they do say real men cry.
Yeah, but real men don't cry about Emmerdale.
Oh, if somebody not giving them a sweetie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, where's mine?
ITV News had an alarming story all about chocolate on Tuesday night.
Chocolate recall. Some of the most popular Mars products are removed from shelves.
What? Why?
Millions of Mars bars, Snickers, Milky Ways and boxes of celebrations are being recalled after a safety scare.
Oh no, have it
55 countries, including the UK, are affected.
55 countries?
It follows the discovery of plastic in a chocolate bar made in a factory in the Netherlands.
Plastic?
Plastic in chocolate?
How big a piece of plastic are we talking? Are we talking something that will, like, if you ate it, it'll be like sticking out your throat like that? Or
Well, it can't be. It can only be
as big as the actual chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
This is quite good advertisement for them now, isn't
No,
it?
it's not. It's terrible. How can you say it's good advertising if everyone who eats it is going to get ill?
Chris, do you know how this has happened?
Well, you're quite right. It can all be traced back to that one factory in the Netherlands in a town called Veghel. Despite all the precautions, it seems some plastic got into the production. What I've been able to get out of them tonight is that it all started on February the 8th when they received a...
Oh, boss, look at this chocolate.
Oh, look at all them Marses.
Oh, God, and they're all going to be destroyed. Why are they saying it now?
Well, because the bloke's just found it. He's eating it, and
At
that's
the
it.
beginning of February.
Yeah,
Now nearly the end.
Yeah, but he might have only just bought it. He might have had it in the cupboard. We're not all like you, know.
No, it's-
So as he get one, eat it.
And let me go through the essential details of what people need to know and need to look out for. Involved in the recall, bags of Mars Fun Size and Milky Way Fun Size.
They are fun size. That's what I eat, the fun size.
Okay. I don't eat fun size. I eat full size.
Fun size is no fun.
The 388 gram and 245 gram tubs of celebrations.
Oh, Vic, them and all.
You eat anything?
Think they'll be having people checking the cupboards and taking them back to the shop?
Oh, of course they will.
Who could be asked?
I could be asked.
Of Snickers miniatures. They're used by retailers and cafes and that kind of thing.
We've got some Mars bars. Go get it.
Now it'd be like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory looking for the piece of plastic instead of the golden ticket.
I've established that there has not been one single UK case of any plastic being found, but the message very clearly to shoppers is, if you've got any of these, do not consume them.
Thing is, Mars bars and Snickers are soft.
You definitely notice.
I'll tell you what is nice. Get a Mars bar.
Yeah.
Put it on a piece of toast and melt it in the microwave.
No.
Yeah.
Mars bar on toast.
Yeah.
You'll be alright, Dad. Toblerone isn't affected.
Well, it could be. It is going to end.
In London,
I bought some things to put on my stall. Oh, God. Why don't you like them? This ain't Chucky, you know. That is Chucky.
best friends Sandy and Sandra.
You got my sister's boyfriend. Oh! Smashed her face. Oh, my God! Now she looks like Chucky. Oh, what have I done?
So I'm drinking this now. Coconut water.
Okay.
It's really good for you.
I'm going to taste horrible in it.
Try it.
No, you probably flopped in it.
I haven't. Try it.
Oh, it smells horrible now.
Just try it.
I'm not trying it. It smells horrible.
It's coconut water.
Yeah, it smells horrible.
Oh.
It smells horrible.
It does a bit, yeah.
It smells horrible, yeah.
I think it might be off.
On Monday night, Sir David Attenborough brought us more wonderful animals from around the world.
I love this program.
Natural world. We love it.
Oh! If there's an animal programme, it's either about mating or killing.
In one part of the programme, we saw a group of gorillas lounging around in the forest.
These mountain gorillas are headed up by a dominant male, the silverback.
Troll?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to look like after I've done my fitness training.
He's head of a family of females and youngsters.
But you ain't going to have a big bum like that. People inject their bum to have a bum like that.
It will have taken him many years to win this prestigious position.
They're our closest relatives, aren't they?
I think they are, yeah.
Yeah. Because you've got a bit of a forehead.
I have actually, a bit of a brow like one.
Like
yeah.
here, it's Neanderthal.
Yeah, it is a little bit, yeah.
It protrudes.
Yeah.
there is a young female who's recently joined his group. She wants the silverback to father her children. She's just come into season, and she has only a couple of days when she's fertile.
She wants a shag.
What's she gonna do?
She'll probably go over there, start tickling his nipples. That always works for you, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, smack more over, start going like that.
Yeah, like that. Show her ass off.
There's no time to waste, but she's going to have to work hard to get his attention.
She's got to get his attention.
She stares at him, a brazenly flirtatious act in itself. She tightens her lips into a smile and gazes straight into his eyes.
Oh, look at that. She's giving him the eye like,
Those doe eyes.
What you do? You're not going to like go up to someone and go. Yeah, you're going to try and pull a nice face.
That's a flirting look, babes. That's like, babes, I want you. And she's got a smile in a way. She's got smiling like, hey, baby.
This is guerrilla seduction at its least subtle.
Alright, it's getting a bit fucking weird now. Like, see, looking at me. Spin your eye. Do I owe you money?
It is all in the eyes, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see someone you fancy at the bar, it's all this, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's all like...
Yeah.
And you always sort of... You wait for them to kind of look back at you, don't you?
And you think, yeah, when you connect eyes, you turn back and you think, I'm in. Definitely in.
Yeah.
But he doesn't seem to be won over by her shameless tactics.
He fucked off. He's just walked off.
Ah.
Oh, that's not very nice, is it?
The trouble is with silverbacks is that they have their pick of the female population hugely, and so they don't have to make any effort. And I find that just, interesting.
Great. The young female decides to try a different tactic. There are two teenagers, black-backed, immature males, and she flirts with them. She positions herself between the two rival boys. Both are interested in her. She's a tease.
Oh my God, look at her, she's playing there.
You were right, Louis.
She's a cougar! Big time!
Lots of girls were teases.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not you, darling.
I want to see which way they mate, from the back or front.
What do you mean, which way they mate?
Well, do they do it like horses, or do they do it like humans?
Well, they go bed in a minute. We'll turn the light out full of big blinds down, you silly woman.
She only has eyes on the big prize, and sure enough, the silverback hears and comes charging in.
It worked. One of the family got preps him and said, hey, you want to know how I go on? You need to come and check this out. You need to come and sort out your bit. Yeah. And he goes, what? And he ran.
With a little subterfuge, she gets her man.
Oh. 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 Look at her face. Oh, she's enjoying it. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's lovely. She's like, ooh, ooh.
She's smiling, look.
She's a pretty monkey.
Isn't it? The expression on his
She's
face.
so pretty.
That's what I expected.
Fuck, that was quick.
Is that it? That was it.
She's going, are you fucking kidding me? That's all I get. What about the foreplay?
It worked, didn't it? That's what I've got to do, make you jealous. I'll tell you, look, there's a bloke down, you could lose me down Witherspoons. The bloke asked me if I've moved here on my own.
I bet he's lovely.
Oh, no, we know, don't we?
How did you attract me?
Dunno.
You were always beautifully dressed.
Thank you.
I remember that. And well made up as well.
More same time next week.
Are we boring in bed? No way. If you want to see